Hello. By definition, youngs can be from 30-year-old to 55-year-old. And who is young by heart or by body? There are plenty of heart diseases which can happen to people, those who are between 30 years and 50 years, between 30 and 50 years of age group. In present times, heart attack disease is a major illness in this group. So earlier it was 65 years and above, but now it is happening in 50s or in 40s heart attack disease.
Why is heart attack disease becoming more common?
Heart attack disease has not become common now, but it is exposure, it is investigations. Heart attack disease was there, you see, but it is just what we have become more aware of what is happening around us, what is happening to our heart, and it is becoming, by a lot of visible campaigns around heart and heart diseases. So people are becoming more aware that if there is the smallest chest pain or something, they will go and get themselves investigated, and they find out that they have coronary artery disease. And at the same time, there are a lot of health checkups are being done by corporate world for general awareness is becoming increasing, and with their highly stressed life, these people, when they go for routine heart checkup or body checkup, that's where they pick up that they have heart disease. So heart attack disease is not becoming common, but we are now becoming more aware that we may have a heart disease.
How to make yourself heart attack proof?
It's a very interesting question. Nobody can make anybody heart attack proof, but if it is in your genes, you will get a heart attack somehow. But what you can do is to minimize the incidence of heart attack or limit the chances of having complications following coronary artery blocks. That can happen.
What are these risk factors of heart attack?
Yeah, this question is very often asked. What are the risk factors of the heart attack disease? First, you should know what is heart attack disease. Heart attack disease is basically blocks in coronary arteries. And what are coronary arteries? Coronary arteries are the ones which supply fresh oxygenated blood to heart muscle. Heart muscle, that is myocardium, what we call in our medical term, on the left ventricle and the right ventricle. So that's the two main pumping chambers of the heart. When this fresh oxygenated blood supply gets obstructed, blocked, then heart cries. Any muscle with lack of blood supply will cry. The heart also cries. That's where what we call as a chest pain. And in medical terms, it is called as angina. And when this angina becomes unbearable, lasts longer without help from any medication, then we label it as a heart attack. So that is what is the heart attack disease is. That means your muscle is crying and probably most likely going to die without having adequate oxygenated blood supply through their coronaries. When that happens, that means you have suffered a heart attack.
Dr. Pawan Kumar, bypass surgery only a treatment for heart attack disease?
No, not really. It is not true. Only less than 10% patients will have to undergo coronary bypass surgery. Almost 50 to 60% patients can be managed either by diet or medications, and 20 to 30% patients may require what you call intervention, coronary intervention, what is called as angioplasty, coronary angioplasty, by which they can get these blocks remedied or removed by putting a stent in the coronary arteries. Only when there is a multiple blocks, more than 3 in nature, or in at a place which is called as left main, or at origin of the coronary arteries, where angioplasty is not possible or dangerous, or with other some complications can happen. There only we advise coronary bypass surgery. Less than 10% cases.
What is the success rate in CABG, sir? And is it increasing in India?
Coronary bypass surgery is now a standard procedure, standard treatment, standard operation for triple vessel coronary artery disease, and it is being done in our country over last 30 years, 35 years, and as we have more experience, it has become a more or less risk-free surgery or 100% safe surgery in a good functioning heart without any risk factors. More or less it is a 100% success. If you have any complications like reduced heart function, or you have very severe blocks in your multiple vessels, you have diabetes, you have hypertension, you have lung disease, there may be a risk factor associated with this operation.
Dr. Pawan Kumar, in your 35 years of vast experience, you must have operated lot of difficult cases. Which was the most difficult case you remember, sir?
Yeah, in last 35 years I have done more than 12,000 operations, and each case I take it as a special case, and I give my best to all the people, those who come for bypass surgery, and it is my intention that everybody should get all right, and we have had a very good successful innings in many years. We did not lose out any patient. That is a very important milestone. But what I do remember, that some of the cases were the trickiest, very difficult, complicated. In fact, one of the patients, the one who had a ruptured heart and was flown from out of state by a helicopter ambulance and flown here in Mumbai, and he was stabilized, and then we did a bypass surgery and a repair of the septum, ventricular septum, and rupture of the heart. And ultimately it was not only expertise which matters, but dealing with the complications and some kind of strict protocol adherence, and all the equipment and support from the staff and post-operative care that patient made it. So I remember that these are the complicated cases which come across, but if you have good team expertise, these complex cases like which I mentioned, post myocardial infarction, heart attack, following heart attack, developing a hole in the heart, and with blocks, with the dropping blood pressure, the failing kidneys, can also be done successfully.
How to deal with management after operation?
A very important question, that bypass surgery alone is not the place where you determine success. It is equally important to have good post-operative care and team, which is mandatory for a successful outcome. If your post-operative care is not good, however good operation you do, it may get into complications like infection or many other complications. It is important that post-operative care is well taken care of, depending upon the risk factors of the patient. When we operate, we assess the risk factors, we optimize the condition of the patient, body condition, their organ condition, and then we give him the best possible position before we take him up for surgery.
According to you, what should be one to avoid to get a heart attack?
What is important is that if you think that I should not get a heart attack, but whether have you assessed your heart before? Have you undergone a cardiac checkup? And have you known your risk factors? Whether you have any risk factors like you have been smoking, drinking, you have obesity, you have diabetes, or you have a highly stressed out person like type A person. First thing is that you have to eliminate all these modifiable risk factors totally to gain control over progression of the disease. If you have minor blocks in coronary arteries, if you control your risk factors, you can live a fairly normal, comfortable life, that you will not get a heart attack. But if you have disease and you have risk factors, then it is better that you should be put on medications like blood thinners, controlling your heart rate, controlling your cholesterols, your diabetes medications. If your diabetes, if your blood pressure, then anti-hypertensive medications should be given to you. Some kind of blood thinners we always advise, so that you can prolong your life as normal as possible if you have coronary artery disease.
Women heart, how is it different?
Woman heart and woman heart disease is no longer different from the men's heart disease, except that ladies have some kind of protection till the age of 45 because of the hormones which are causing menstrual cycle in the ladies, so that they have some kind of protection. But if they are on pills or contraceptive pills, or they are diabetic, or they are smoking, then these protection also they go away. So they can also have heart attack even before age of 45. But after 45, woman's heart is equal to man's heart, so they can have similar kind of heart attack disease or any other disease as what we are seeing in the male population.
What is your message to youngs with the heart disease?
My message is that to control risk factors, moderation of all habits, do exercise, control your diabetes, blood pressure if you have high blood pressure, daily exercise must, between 20 minutes to 40 minutes of exercise, warm up slowly, then high intense exercise, then again cool down, stair climbing you can do, swimming are good examples to keep your heart fit. Yes, first thing to know is that what is wrong with your heart and what is the present condition, present status. Remember, proper diagnosis and correct line of treatment added with the lifestyle changes do help in making your heart healthy and smiling. Never load your heart with the bad diet, carbon monoxide, that means smoking or polluted atmosphere, environment, excess salt and sugar in your diet, and extreme exercises. There are plenty of cases which I see in people are getting heart attacks while doing gymming, and so avoid extreme training, extreme exercises, sudden training. It can rupture your coronary arteries and you can suddenly get a heart attack and you just die. So it is important to avoid extreme training. And if there are undiagnosed heart disease cases, it is important that any kind of extreme behavior like getting angry or climbing up very fast, running very fast, can expose your heart to a load which it cannot sustain and you can get a heart attack. So my message is to have moderation of anything, whether it is exercise, whether it is eating habits or your behavior. Everything has to cool down and do everything in measured manner. My message is that heart attack has become most fearful word, that I got a heart attack. And I want to stress here that you should know your heart, you should know your body, and you should know your risk factors. Fight with knowledge, fight with your bad habits, moderate your bad habits or whatever habits you have. Right variety of exercises, medications are advised, and if surgery is advised, go ahead and get surgery done. Surgery is not something which is very special. It is now standard practice. You can lead a more or less normal life even after coronary bypass surgery. The fear has to be won, and then only you can live healthy. Thank you.
in India?